See? See? See, everybody? I have a PlayStation 5 too, and it's better than yours. It's PlayStation 3 with a 2 on top. And it's backwards compatible. I could play PS1 games on both. Just not 4 or 5. I got an Xbox Series X. I want a new system. Your man Q back again with some more of that geek news. And many of you guys have already... Oh, and don't forget the ladies. Hello. Ladies. Many of you guys and gals and geeks of all ages, creeds, colors, and consoles have picked up an Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5 this weekend. You enjoyed your first weekend with them, and I enjoyed it with y'all by watching many of my friends stream it. And you know what? Honestly, I'm glad I waited. Sincerely, I'm glad that I waited. Not because of the vaping, smoking situation and the tomfoolery that people was doing when it came to the Xbox Series X. Who puts vape or even fakes vape inside of their Xbox Series X? For me personally, if I bought the X, shit, I'm not trying to put the X in no kind of danger. That's $4.99 plus tax. That's like $5.45, something change, California. That's how we doing. Taxes is expensive out here. Extra controller, a game that still has the possibility to go up later on to $69, which is also ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but I'm still going to buy them. And memory and online, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So who would do that? Well, a lot of people would do it, and just like a lot of things that have been going on lately, it's a monkey see, an idiot do type things. So much that Microsoft had to make a press release on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere else Microsoft is to let you know, don't blow smoke in your system. I mean, it's sad that you have to tell people not to blow smoke into a $500 machine. The warranty don't cover it. And then on the flip side of that, the PlayStation 5 has been rumored to have coil problems. A lot of people have been talking and sending and tweeting out pictures to Sony about how their PlayStation 5 sounds like a vacuum cleaner or one of them old school 1920 washing machines. And I'm talking about the hand washing machines. Them kind of washing machines where you hear that. I mean, I thought that the PlayStation 5 was supposed to be having better configurations and junction functions than the PlayStation 4. So if I hear mine sounding like a washing machine, and then that's not a big step from, it sounded like a lawnmower. But then again, I mean, what do you really expect? Because Microsoft and Sony, neither one of them seemed like they had the greatest marketing plan to drop the systems out this year. I think no one really had the greatest marketing plan against COVID, aka the global miasma. So I do give them credit where credit's due. Those systems do help push the economy, and from what I see, ain't nobody really suffering. I know multiple people except me that have multiple systems 2 Xboxes, little baby one and the big one, and the PlayStation 5. I still want one. I'm still going to get one, but for me personally right now, there's no games I necessarily have to have. I've seen more than a few of my folks playing and beating Miles Morales already, and I think that for me, I can wait a little bit. Maybe until around the time Final Fantasy 16 gets in, because once Final Fantasy 16 or them blockbuster RPGs I need come in, or even a Halo game needs to come in, then I'll run out and I'll pick one up. Hopefully by that time, ain't no smoke, ain't no recoils, ain't no nothing but just me buying the system, and maybe even have a kind of like little package or something. I mean, but if somebody do, as a side note, want to donate, you know, an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5 to the Q Fund, yeah, I will definitely take that. Word on the web is that the Nintendo Switch Pro is going to be a console and not a hybrid console. And I want to put a little debuff to the rumors here. I mean, I don't know personally. I ain't got no uncle that work in Nintendo like some of y'all do, but just from my understanding, Nintendo kind of beats to its own drum. And being its own drum, if you took the hybrid parts, what was I saying there? If you took the hybrid parts out of the Nintendo Switch, well shit, it's not a Nintendo Switch no more. It's just a Nintendo system that plays Nintendo first-party games, which is not bad, but the whole marketing ploy was the ability to switch. Many people and news outlets have said that the Nintendo Switch will be going back to its old console hybrid, separate but equal situations, which I hope and pray that they don't do. I'm really hoping that they don't do. I can see that the Nintendo, if they ever wanted to do a Pro, if that's what's in the cards for Nintendo, that they would do a beefed up system that actually would just play at a little higher resolution, give us better online capabilities, and give us, you know what, more frames for our buck. Because Breath of the Wild was really choppy, and even the demo, which is a demo for Calamity, was a little choppy too. Now, if they wanted to make a Pro just be a Pro system and do the upgrades, and then you have the regular Switch and the Switch Mini to play those games but not enhance and still be hybrid, I could see something like that. But then again, why would you start wanting to crush and break your market? That was the whole purpose and point that they decided to consolidate the whole Nintendo systems and put everything on one. And me, as a long-running, over 30-year Nintendo fan, I'm so glad that I don't have to go buy another system to play games like Bravely Default or Advance Wars or Golden Sun or, you know, any game that came out on the Nintendo DS or the Game Boy and not be able to play it on my big screen system. I never was a fan of that. I love the fact that if I buy it for a Nintendo system, I play it on a Nintendo system, whether I have it handheld or if I have it in the other mode. Don't be surprised to see Stadia and some other gaming companies try to make a push to get your hard-earned dollars that you can't spend for an X or PlayStation 5 since, well, there ain't none out there, or you don't want to spend quadruple the price because people are scalping them. Stadia is already offering a free Stadia if you are already a YouTube Premium member. I still ain't did it. Personally, I like the cloud-based gaming. I would love to see if Sega did something. How about something like the Sega Phoenix? But anyway, that's all I got for you today. I just want to get on here and tell y'all to enjoy your PlayStation 5 and your Xbox Series X. I'll be watching your no load screens and your 1080p out of the box. And if you're still feeling breezy, here's another video for you right here and right here. Air in.